Movies, trivia, movies, answering questions, feeling groovy. If you don't know Moonstruck, you better not panic, because you can still win if you know Titanic.
Thank you, and welcome to the second annual Movies by Minute Cystic Fibrosis Foundation fundraiser cage match trivia tournament. We got a lot of names here. I'm Dave Pallas. I'm your host with the most, and I'd like to welcome all my guests, and we're going to get to them in a moment. First, I want to thank everyone who helped put this together, even through last year. Crystal Beth, Thomas Howarth, Kathleen Monklin, Kyle Crane, Jarf Harden, Brad Mendenhall. To give a quick summary of what we are, Movies by Minutes podcast, we analyze movies minute by minute. We slicing up these popular properties more finely than ever, and we give you we give you so much stuff that you're never bored. So through this trivia battle, the Movies by Minutes community, we're working to raise funds for cystic fibrosis research. To answer that question of what is cystic fibrosis, it's a life-threatening genetic disease that affects more than 30,000 people in the United States and 70,000 people worldwide. Although CF is a rare disease, more than 10 million Americans are symptomless carriers of defective CF gene. Despite advances in CF research and care, a cure has not been found for the disease. A vast majority of people with CF do not have an effective treatment targeting the underlying cause of their disease. Real progress has been made, but the lives of the people with CF are cut far too short. Now, last year when we did this, our trivia tournament for a cure raised over $1,800 for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And we're trying to really amp it up the ante this year. 2019 is a pivotal year for cystic fibrosis research. Positive results were announced this March from 2 ongoing late-stage critical trials of a new therapy that would have an incredible step towards the goal of ensuring that people with CF have effective treatments and ultimately a cure. So we want to mention why we wanted to do the CF research. We have contributors in the Movies by Minutes podcast who are involved in CF community. Kyle and Brady Crane, who have a brother living with CF. We have fans of the Movies by Minutes podcast. Kyle Johnson and Jamie Crane are both adults living with CF. And people living with CF tend to live isolated lives because they're spending an exhausting amount of time in hospitals and doing daily treatments at home. And they're susceptible to contracting sicknesses from other people. So they're medically advised not to be around others with CF as they can make each other sick. So what they like to do is they can listen, they contribute to podcasts as an outlet and get to know and interact with other people. So I'm going to go through our teams. We have a good amount of teams this year, but two we're working on tonight are starting with I'm Thinking of Something Blue. We have Jonathan and Tabitha Carlisle from The Princess Bride and UHF 62nd.
Hey,
Something Blue.
And one of their co-hosts is David Johnson.
Hello.
And now they're going up against tonight the North Atlantic Coalition of Sean German and Brian German of 5 Minutes of Mime and the Christmas Vacation Days.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
And Rick and Julia Ingram of the Mad Max Minute, just wrapping up this winter.
Oh, hello.
hello.
So we're going to have quite the matchup tonight. The questions I'll be asking are about 2 specific movies, Moonstruck and Titanic. But this year I've introduced something new. What I'm going to have is we're going to have I'll give you the rules. What we're going to do is I'm going to go back and forth between these 2 movies and 2 teams. So they each have a chance to answer both movies. The questions will get harder, and they have 30 seconds to answer each question, and they have 5 lifelines to use. They can buy more time. So I would say in 10-second increments or 5-second increments, not like a second each, but that would be $1 of donation. They could do $5 for the hint. They could do a $10 of texting a lifeline. They can do $15 to Google, and I'm giving only 2 per team, limited. And they could do the big donation of $50 to get the question automatically right. So when I got to what we're doing new here for 2019, I'm going to be working on bonus points, and they can be essentially donated by people before the show, and they can also be bought with donations to cystic fibrosis research during the show. And essentially, I have a lot of questions not related to Moonstruck or Titanic, and it's movies, just movies. Where, what knows, you don't know. And that's going to be some really interesting questions. So whoever gets this will be moving on to the next round, and then I will have another first round group. They will face off. They'll go with this winner, and then the big championship will happen in Portland later this fall. So I think I got all the copy out of the way. So I want to thank Jarf and Rob for writing their questions for Moonstruck and Titanic, respectively. And so without further ado, let's get to the questions. Okay. We're going to start with, I'm thinking of something blue, mostly because sadly your teammate Doug could not be here. So I'm going to give you first question. And this will be...
We're very sad about that, actually.
So this will be, we're going to start with an easy one. Who are the two lead actors playing Loretta and Ronnie in film Moonstruck?
That's going to be Cher, and Ronnie is played by the wonderful Nicolas Cage.
That is correct.
Okay.
Simple, easy. We're kind of warming up. We're just kind of stepping our toes into the question. That's perfect.
Good job, David.
All right, now we're going to flip to North Atlantic Coalition. You're going to get the next Moonstruck question. What is the old man doing when La Bella Luna finally appears?
Can I ask for a clarification?
Yes.
When you say
yeah.
when you say the old man, are you talking about
The
the
old-
grandfather?
The oldest man would be the grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be my assumption.
Yeah.
Talking about the
Okay.
grandfather.
Because when the Bella Luna appears, he is out walking his dogs, and he brings them to the pier and has them howl.
Sounds like you're getting somewhere. So I guess my question is, do you have a final answer for me? Because I feel like you know what you're getting at. I'm not trying to give any hints. Sounds like you know what you're getting at. So talk with your team and what your final answer will be.
Do we want to pony up for a hint just to confirm?
Let's do it.
Okay. We'll pony up for a hint.
All right, $5 hint. Okay, and I think you have a few points. Let's make sure before I go any farther. I believe you have bonus points. So yeah, you have 4 bonus points. So boom. Okay, that's one of them right then and there. Boom. That's good. You already had a couple donations before the show started. Okay, so anyway, get back to the Moonstruck question. Okay, the hint is they join in howling at the moon with him.
Oh, well, it's definitely him out walking his dogs by the pier.
And there you go. Yes, that is the correct answer. As I said,
Right.
I was like, he's getting it. Rick's getting it. But I want to make sure that I don't just give him the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to switch to Titanic. Okay. I'm sure I get the Titanic. Switching back to something blue. First question. What date did the Titanic sink?
We might need a clue on this one, boys.
All right. I think, let's see. Going to your team here. You also have 4 bonus points. So good. You can buy one right then and there. Good. Okay. So the hint is spring in the teens. The hint that Rob has given you.
In the teens. Oh, crap. No.
David, are you still there?
Well, it was a night to remember, but apparently we didn't. I don't know.
Is there a stealing policy?
Yes, I'm going to give them 5 more seconds. I want you to give me a date. I'd rather have you give me a date than just flail. So give me what you feel is the best. Give you 10 more seconds, and then organize, and then give me a final answer.
1916. I don't know.
We want an
Okay.
actual date.
Give it. What about a month?
April 4th, 1916.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. We can.
So surprised.
Hey, remember, you can always buy a clue, and there's another clue, but you can always buy a Google. You always buy a text answer. I should have let you have on that. How about this? I'll give you this mulligan. Do you want to buy before I give it the other team? Do you want to buy one of the hints, or or Google or texting?
I say we play how it lies. We'll
Okay.
We'll save our hints for later. For the harder
Okay.
question.
All right then. Okay. All right. I'm going to let the North Atlantic Coalition take a steal. 10 seconds on the board.
I believe it's April 23rd, 1912.
How does that sound, guys?
1912,
Yeah.
I think is right.
I know for a fact that the month and the year are correct.
It's the day.
It's the
Yeah.
day that I'm not
Day.
100% on.
Do we want to go with the 23rd?
Yeah.
23rd.
Let's do it.
Yep. April 23rd, 1912.
You are very close to the answer.
Seriously?
April 15th. And
Ah!
Oh, man.
Like
And-
a week
and-
off.
Tax
Yeah.
day. How did I not remember it's tax
I almost
day?
said 1912, and then I was like, no, he says teens, and 12 is like a tweens, so I was just like, seriously,
Fit
just
to
say
Rob to
1912,
write
and
a
I'm really
clue,
surprised I said
clue
April.
that isn't accurate.
Oh my goodness. Thanks,
well,
Rob.
The 15th is a no.
I love how you said it was tax day. I was like, Rob, why couldn't that just be the clue? That's a perfect clue.
That's a perfect clue.
It's a perfect clue. April 5th. Somebody on this board would have known, tax day. I remember that, yeah. Oh, well, that's a darn shame. Okay, well, All right. Well, now it is actual real time. It is North Atlantic's next Titanic question. Oh man, who wrote the screenplay for Titanic?
Wrote this.
James Cameron.
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty sure it's James Cameron.
Positive it is.
Yeah, because it's noteworthy because it's the rare Oscar nominee that like he wrote, directed, and edited. So yeah, James Cameron.
Yeah, it
I
is.
hope that's right.
And yes,
It
you are
is.
correct. That is James Cameron.
Boom.
He did it all, and he's king of the world. Okay. All right. Now we're going to jump back to something blue on the next question for Moonstruck. What opera do Ronnie and Loretta go to see in the film?
La Boheme or La Boheme?
If you don't pronounce it correctly, you don't get to win the question.
Oh, come on.
Whatever.
I don't know. Hey,
Did I ever say it in the movie?
I'm just saying I have the words here, and I have no rule about the pronunciation.
Okay.
So
You have to pronounce it like Frank Oz in Trading Places.
We allowed to spell it, so it's like BOHE with a accent and with an accent.
But before that part, there's the LA.
Right.
yes,
And
I will. Yes, that's how it's spelled here. At least I'll tell you that much.
Hey!
So if Jark wrote it the
Lobo
other
M.
way, then we're going to accept that. Yes. Okay. All right then. All right. Next, we're going to go to the North Atlantic on the next Moonstruck. What does Loretta say after Ronnie tells her he loves her?
Snap out of it. After slapping him twice. Snap out of it.
Yes, that is correct. That was that was a really easy
Julia
one.
on the spot.
It's
Yeah,
like a famous quote.
No, she's right. Yeah, that's the one they
It's
always
the
show.
one
yeah.
thing I knew about this movie.
She's right. Okay.
Snap out of it.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to go back to something blue with the next Titanic question.
I wanted to question.
Which country was Rose born in?
What?
Okay, Team France.
Team France.
Team,
She was born in Team France.
Team France. Yeah, she was born in Team. All right, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
No.
Hey, we got
No.
clues. Guys,
I'm
like I said-
asking. I'm asking you.
She's got to be British, born in. I don't know. I'm gonna buy a. Can I buy a something to help?
I encourage you. We're here for that. Yes.
I'll take a hint, Alex.
Okay. All right. The clue is Dave Pallas won't stop talking about the city that she was born in.
She was born in Taylorham. What the
Yeah.
She was born in Gritty.
Ooh.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock, or else you can buy another.
I'm gonna say London, England. I don't know, you guys. I don't think it's France.
That's what Dave says.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
We're gonna go with. We just have to get the country right. I'm gonna say England.
Okay, well that's incorrect because I don't talk about England.
Oh, can steal?
Yes, they can.
Yeah,
They can steal.
Julie is chomping at the bit on this one.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
She was born in America. She's American. She's
Yes,
from
that-
Philadelphia.
She is from
That's-
Philadelphia. Yes, that is
Oh,
what.
see, and I was thinking Philly because Dave always talks about Philly.
Dude, that was the clue.
I know.
Oh my goodness!
Why?
I know, but I thought that she was European because I don't know this movie. I thought she was European, so I was like, "What does Philly have to do with anything? What's
All right.
wrong with these clues?"
All right, I need to spice this up. All right, I'm gonna since Julie is clearly excited, I want to ask her: do you want to, for one of your bonus points, buy a bonus question
For how much?
for a bonus point? So you have 3 right now because I believe you bought a clue, so you would have 2 afterwards.
Oh, to buy a bonus question.
Do we need a bonus question? At
Yeah, I
this
don't think
point?
we need a bonus question.
It's true.
I haven't been keeping track of how many we've been getting right and wrong. So
Neither have I. I'm going to pass for
the-
now because I don't believe we
For
need
now.
it.
No, we don't need it.
Okay. All right.
I know where I got France from.
Sounds good.
All right. So all right.
We'll wait.
Okay. All right. Well, going to North Atlantic Coalition for the next Titanic question. Which U.S. state does Jack mention ice fishing in?
Why
I believe it's Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
Like growing up, he went ice fishing, so I think it's in Wisconsin. Cedar
no-
Rapids or
no,
Grand Rapids? But that doesn't really matter. It's
Well,
Wisconsin.
if it's
Just need the state.
well, he was born in Wisconsin, but did he go For some reason, I want to say he went ice fishing in Michigan or Minnesota.
No, because he's like, have you ever been to Wisconsin? It's the coldest place on Earth. Like, it's the place where winters are the coldest.
Yeah.
And
All
that's
right.
where he would be going ice fishing, is where
Yeah.
it's
Final
coldest.
answer?
Yeah,
That's-
Brian and Sean, what do you think?
I know he's from Wisconsin, but do we want a clue just to be 100%?
I mean, we might as well throw
Cool.
another fiver at this.
Yeah, clue it.
All right.
Clue it.
Yeah,
All right,
let's
we'll take off. All right, we'll take off one of the bonus credits they have, so they have 2 now. And the clue is it's the home of the Midnight Boys, where they met.
And that doesn't help at all.
I haven't the faintest.
We
I
need a
guess that
clue
was
for
a
the
meta
clue.
clue.
Is there?
That
Can
was
we
a
get a clue on the
Do we
clue?
need a clue for the clue?
All right. Well, I said this before. You still have the $10 to text a lifeline, 15 to Google, 50 auto to pass.
I think we should just go with Wisconsin.
Let's just
Yeah.
go with Wisconsin.
Okay, in Wisconsin, that is correct.
I like it.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, and
I don't like these clues.
Yeah, I'm going to have words with Rob next time I see him.
all right then. All right, so now we're going to switch back to something blue and Moonstruck. And if you get this one right, I think we should proceed to a bonus question tab.
All right, sounds
All right.
good.
All right.
Everybody thinks so. Get you guys back up there because I know you're slacking on some points. Okay,
I
now-
know.
Okay. All right, then. Here we go. The next question for Moonstruck is, how did Ronnie lose his hand?
His brother distracted him.
The meat slicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it
Stuck
got
in
it
the
caught it in a
meat
meat
slicer.
slicer. But it needs to be made clear because his brother distracted him. But yeah, the meat slicer.
Right.
Yes.
He lost his hand.
I will. Yes, I'll accept that because it was a on-the-job injury with a bread slice.
No! It's a
I was like,
bread slicer.
Bread slicers and meat
Slicer.
slicers are two very different pieces of machinery.
Controversy.
Well, maybe it's like a meat bread,
Like a meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
like a meatloaf. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Like a
I would
pepperoni-
gladly
like a
go to a
pepperoni
bakery that sells meatloaf sliced like regular bread.
Then you can make a sandwich where you have like meatloaf between 2 slices of meatloaf.
Exactly.
All right.
Oh, my
Well,
goodness.
I'm gonna. They have the correct answer. I'm giving them the correct answer because I want them now to proceed to a bonus question.
All right.
So now, Alex, how many quizzes? How many clues have they bought? So I believe they have 2 or 3 right now.
You're asking me. You never provided me with that information.
I never did provide that information. I think they bought. I'm pretty sure they bought at least 1 clue. If not, I think they bought.
We
one.
bought 1 clue.
Yeah. Okay. So mark them down now as having 2 clues now. Okay, Alex.
Okay.
And then the other team right now they have 2 clues. Because essentially what I'm saying is that they have the bonus credits they have already stacked. They have 2 on each team right now. And then if they ask another one, we'll cut it out. But right now they each now have 2. Okay. Point is that the question here, first bonus question of the game, who played the title role in the 2015 movie Magic Mike XXL? I have a multiple choice answer here. A. Channing Tatum, B. Matt Damon, C. Ryan Gosling, or D. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Hey, Channing Tatum.
Yes, I can.
That is correct. Okay, they have another. All right, so they have another. They have another victory point. Okay, good. All right, now,
If
Going
I may
back-
ask, what are the points at right now?
Alex, can we go to the board with the points?
Everything's 1 point, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Just victory
So
points.
North Atlantic Coalition, we are 1 question shy of the halfway point. North Atlantic Coalition has 5, and Something Blue has 4.
Not too bad. All right. I said we got plenty of more bonus questions here.
Thank you.
Plenty more. Okay, now going to the North Atlantic Coalition. All right, on the next Moonstruck question, who wrote the screenplay to Moonstruck?
I haven't the faintest. Rick,
it-
that's your
It
specialty.
is John Patrick S something.
I remember 15 to Google. You wanna-
Shanley.
All right, you want to go with that final answer?
Yeah, that final answer is John Patrick Shanley.
That is correct. All right.
All right.
yes.
I knew it.
Oh my
I knew it
gosh,
was
good job.
something
How
like.
did you know
wow.
that?
And that is why Rick is on our
It
team.
was an
I
S
was
with like
so
a Lee
worried
sound.
you were going to say Stanley, and
I was
Yeah.
teetering back and forth. I was
right.
teetering.
Rick's too smart for Google. He's too smart. Okay. Well, is
Google. What's wrong with you?
All right. Yeah, he is the man. Well, Mr. Google, do you want to go for a bonus question?
I think we can go for a bonus question.
let's go.
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
a
well,
bonus.
Let's do it.
Nothing ventured, nothing
All right,
gained.
Alex, mark him down to having 1 more bonus credit.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's do. Who played Steve Jobs in the 2015 biopic of his life? A. Michael Fassbender. T. Tom Hardy. C. Jeff Daniels. D. Daniel Craig.
Oh, that would be Fassbender.
Fassbender, yeah.
That would be Sexy Magneto. Yeah.
Oh, you can't just say Sexy Magneto. That could be either of them. But for Steve's job,
that's
no.
true.
It was
And
Fassbender.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, going back to something blue. Next question is a Titanic question. How long was Captain Smith told he'd have to wait until rescue?
David.
You know what?
Doug?
This is I'm you know, I am going to 12 hours. 12 hours.
Where's the final answer from as I said, we can start, we can try Google, we can, we have
Oh,
clues.
12 hours that came to me.
Hey, come on, but you have two more. I say, if you don't feel confident, you still have 2 bonus credits left. You can buy a clue for one of those.
Nothing,
David.
Tabitha. Do you trust me?
I trust you, if you're sure.
All right. 12 hours.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Now go to the North Atlantic Coalition for a steal.
It was
4 hours.
1 hour more than the runtime of the movie.
That is correct. I swear to God, Rick, if you're looking at these answers,
No,
Wow.
we just watched the movie this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. That is what we
Okay.
did today. We
Because
watched
that-
Moonstruck
that-
and Titanic
yeah,
back to back.
that is almost word for word the clue that that Rob wrote, and that's why I'm just like,
It's 1 hour.
I swear to God, Rick.
Movie.
I swear to God, if you're trying to game my game right now, yes, that is correct.
Hold on, I gotta pause the action. Doesn't the captain scream out 12 hours at one time? There's something with 12 hours. Since you guys just watched it.
No, I mean they do. One of the like money guys does put pressure on the captain to get in to port early,
Yeah,
so
like
they can make the morning papers.
Tuesday night?
So maybe that was 12 hours. Like he wanted them to get in 12 hours early. Maybe.
All right.
If that's a question later on, can we get that one like just now?
Yeah, let's see. We can circle back to it. All right, so you have one more bonus credit. Do you want to buy a bonus question?
Is that for us?
This would be for the
If we
North
buy
Atlantic
it, are we out of clues for the hard question?
you'd be out, but then you could you could always donate for more. That's all. This is just these are
Then you start
essentially
working with your own money.
yeah.
Gotcha.
These are from
So-
previous donators. We had you guys each team had several points.
Should we do it?
Yeah, I think let's go for the bonus question. We want to, stay
Just
in the
the bonus-
lead.
So they get the bonus question since they stole.
Well, and I said if you still get a right one, you also have the chance to. I'm
Okay.
also trying to. I want to jazz up the game more.
I get it. I get it. I just didn't know who was going to get the bonus question. Like
Oh,
I didn't know
you're-
who you were talking to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it was the North Atlantic Coalition. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to jazz this up a bit. We're going to play the Leonard Maltin game, as made famous by Doug Loves Movies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So as I will explain the rules of Doug Loves Movies' famous Leonard Maltin game. In front of me, I have a Leonard Maltin review book. What I will do is I will read a movie review of his without specifically saying the name of the actors or anything specifically related to the title. Rick, have you played this one before?
All right, I've listened to Doug Loves Movies in the past.
Yeah, I'm familiar
and
with the game now.
I think the idea is just to list the people in it.
Yes. So I
Okay.
will tell you how many actors are in it after I read this review.
Okay.
Okay. The movie's from 2005. He gave it
Alright.
3 stars. It ran for 85 minutes. Okay. This director, I'm not going to read the name just yet. You have to buy it with a $5. So I'll give you that option. I'll read the full review if you buy it for $5 after this. Okay. This director returns to form with this tight, knowingly hotkey thriller that actually thrills while maintaining a sense of humor about itself. This lead actress, which I'm not going to say just yet until you buy it for $5, exudes star quality as a hotel manager on an early morning flight terrorized by a devishly evil main actor, which I'm not going to say yet. Part of the fun is experiencing how masterfully the director manipulates the audience using familiar conventions. This is rated PG-13.
Oh, well, I can already tell you that I did not watch this movie. I
Is this-
I can think of the main antagonist's name. I don't remember the main actress's name.
All right.
Is this the Jodie Foster movie? Ah.
Flight
I
plan.
Is it Fight? What? I thought it was Red Eye.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's Red Eye. Yeah, it's Cillian Murphy's the lead.
But that's the only thing I remember about it because I didn't see it.
Yeah, I haven't the faintest.
Wait, so what do we have to name?
The movie.
Yeah.
So final answer. What is the movie?
If we buy a clue, can we specify like actor, director, like which clue we want?
Yeah, if you give me you say donate $5, I will read the full review again with the director and actors' names in it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but the movie. Okay, I mean, I know the name of the movie for sure.
Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Final answer.
all right.
If you want to go
You
that
sure?
way.
It is Red Eye. Yeah, that's the name of the
All
movie.
right,
Yeah.
let's go with Red Eye.
That is correct. It is Red Eye.
Boom.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, I remember watching the adverts for it because it was fairly recent after Batman Begins, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, it's the Scarecrow. He's on a plane now." That's the only thing I remember about that movie is the ads.
I've been titled Scarecrow on a Plane. L. Jackson.
All right. Well,
Yep. I'm tired of these Monday through Friday scarecrows on these monkey flying plane.
all right. The next Titanic question is also for them. Yes, you're in a run right now. I'll have to get back to something blue right after this. Okay. The next is a Titanic question. What profession was Ruth terrified of becoming?
Seamstress.
Yes.
She's
seamstress.
like, "Do you want me to become a
Right, yeah.
seamstress or something like that?" It's like she was worried about actually having to get a job as a seamstress.
Yep, seamstress.
And then she started tightening the corset again.
Yes, that is correct. Seamstress. Oh my goodness
Boom.
gracious. You guys are great. All right. We're head back to something blue.
Nice.
All right.
We're gonna let Tab and John try and get on the board now. All right. Okay. All right, let's make sure I have the right. All right. So this is gonna be a Moonstruck question. Okay. Here we go. The mother of Loretta in the film Moonstruck was played by what Oscar-winning supporting actress?
Via Dukakis.
Yes, that is correct.
She was so great.
Okay, good.
She's
You
really
need a clue or anything. Tab just ran that out. Okay, so would you like to go for a bonus question?
I think we should go for a bonus question,
Yeah,
guys.
I think
Yep.
you have one more.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So now I think both teams are definitely cleared of their bonus credits.
No, I've got one left for each. By
Oh,
Mike.
no. No, they. Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure they bought their. I thought the last team bought. They bought the last one and then they $5 donated. Or no, they're cleared. You're saying? Now they-
no,
yeah, I
there's
thought we
one-
had one left.
There's one remaining for both teams.
Okay. Okay. All right. Then. All right. Here you go. All right. So this is their one remaining one. Okay. In which country does the spectacular opening sequence of the Bond film Spectre take place? A. Mexico. B. The United States. C. Austria. Or D. France.
Not seen that movie.
I'm pretty sure Mexico.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
I have no clue. So if David, do we want to try?
You guys trust me, right? You guys trust me, right?
I don't know. Are you sure it wasn't America? Okay.
I don't. Is this a place that Dave often talks about?
It doesn't say it on this card. I will say that as much. All right. Dave, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. It is Mexico.
Hey, good job, David. I trust you.
All right. All right, then. All right. So we have another Moonstruck question. This is for the North Atlantic Coalition.
All right.
What was the original title of the screenplay?
Oh.
Ooh. Oh, it was like it's
It's
now, like a wolf with no foot, something like that, or like a wolf and a foot.
I will for
I like the
for
sound
your
of
last
it.
bonus credit. I will give it to you as a give the hint to you as multiple choice.
Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna need a hint, but it was something wolf. I remember because I was
Multiple
studying
choice,
the
we
IMDb
can get it.
trivia last
Multiple,
night.
yeah, multiple choice. We can get it.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
your last bonus
So
credit
that's
is going
last.
toward this. Got that down, Alex?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Okay. Here you go. It's one of the three of That's Amore, Moonglow, or The Bride and the Wolf.
Bride and the Wolf. That's it.
The Bride
I
and the
like the
Wolf,
sound. Yeah, I think that works.
All right, Bride and the Wolf. That is correct.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wolf talk in that movie for some reason.
There is.
Is this supposed to be like a werewolf type connection?
Yeah,
My gosh. That would have been
Is that why he
amazing.
acts so
No,
crazy?
it's the wolf who had to eat his own foot in order to save his life.
Yeah, but if he had been a werewolf as well, then he could have followed that up with something with he's in the vampire movie too. So he would have
So
played a
wait.
werewolf and a vampire.
I think he is a werewolf. That's why he was acting so crazy.
that would explain his hair.
Yeah.
So wait, so was the previous question about how he lost his hand that he chewed it off to get out of a trap?
No, that was a separate conversation.
Yeah.
From a
was
certain
a
point of
separate
view.
conversation.
That was a different wolf. Okay.
Yeah, it was a metaphorical wolf.
Okay. A metaphorical hand.
Yeah.
The tooth he's
So the
missing
hand
is
was real. The foot was a metaphor.
All right. So you wanted to for $5. So this would be they blew all their bonus credits. So now they're into $5 donations. Then
Okay. So now we're spending money.
yes.
Okay.
Now, do you want to buy a bonus question?
I would say no, because we're in the lead and we're going to need to buy clues because we're getting into harder questions.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
answer. Yes.
All right. That's fine. Okay.
There's harder questions coming.
Another question.
All right.
We should have watched Titanic today.
Okay. So we have the next would be going back to something blue. We're gonna have another. Yes, we're gonna have another Titanic question.
Can I ask you a question before you give that to us?
Okay. Yes, Dan.
How much is
much
it
to
to
buy-
buy a Google search?
Yeah.
How much is it?
No, I'm glad. No, I'm glad you brought. All right. Yes. So you can buy. You can say if you can buy $5 for the hint, $10 to text a lifeline, $15 to Google. It's a limited 2 per team, and you haven't used any of those, so you're way fine. And then $50 to auto win. I just boom give you the answer, and you've already completed it. So
Right.
I think
And
Blue
Dave-
also still has their last paid for hint already.
okay. So yeah, you have a free $5 clue that you can use on this next question.
Can we use that
Bonus
$5
question.
within the $15 to Google?
Yes, I will allow that.
All right.
Okay.
It would be a $10 donation at that point. I will allow that. Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a new thing I'm trying, so I'm more than happy to have that happen. Okay.
All right.
So
All right.
next question is for Titanic. Whose hands do we see draw a nude Kate Winslet?
That's the James Cameron.
Yeah, James Cameron's hands, yeah.
Boom, that is it. That is correct.
I listened to that episode.
Nicely done.
Okay, now, since you got that right, do you want to use that bonus credit for a bonus question?
I say yes.
I feel like we need a bonus question.
Okay.
Yeah.
sure.
All right. So, all right, you're cleared. Your last one. Here we go. What is the profession of James B. Donovan, played by Tom Hanks in Bridge of Spies? A secret agent, an accountant, a doctor, or a lawyer?
This one, David?
I don't know. I'm gravitating towards accountant, but I'm not very sure about that. Or a lawyer.
$5 donation, I will. How about this? $5 donation, I will knock it down to a 50-50, like as if it was a.
I'll do that. I'll take that.
Okay. Yeah,
All
we'll
right,
do
$5
that.
donation on the board, Alex, and we're gonna go. It's either A, secret agent, or D, a lawyer.
Lawyer.
That is correct, lawyer.
All right.
We still trust you, David.
Good job, David. I'm glad you watched
All right.
a
So
lot
now
of movies.
the next Titanic question is for the North Atlantic. All right. Are you ready?
As will ever be.
Okay.
Yep,
Here we
we're
go.
ready.
Next question. Titanic. What was Spicer Lovejoy's profession prior to being in Cal's employment?
He's a cop.
Yep. Because wasn't Jack like, oh, he's like a cop, and someone was like, oh, he was. No, I think it was
Rose.
Lovejoy. Was it Rose who said he was a cop?
He was a cop. She said, I think he was.
I need a
That's the only
specific.
time.
I need something more specific. Can you get more specific?
It might have also been.
I don't know anything more specific than a police officer.
I mean,
Been-
given it was 1912, he was probably, if he wasn't specifically a police officer, he might have also been a Pinkerton.
I don't know what that means.
Sean and Brian, what do you guys think?
If they need a hint, I've got one that's better than the one that Rob wrote.
Okay.
Yes, because I
agree. I agree. His clue, I didn't like his clue. I had one better. So if you want to do a $5 donation, we'll go with Alex's clue. I trust him.
Yeah, I know what a Pinkerton is, but I have no idea what the answer is. So I say clue. Let's clue it.
Yeah, clue.
Yeah, let's
All right,
clue
Alex,
it.
No,
Give-
I have
right-
no idea.
All right. Yep. The answer shares the name with the title of a Weezer album.
Oh, yeah, he was a Pinkerton.
Yes, that is correct. Pinkerton.
Because he certainly wasn't the Blue album. Is Pinkerton a Blue album? Or is
Are
is
you
Blue a
serious?
Weezer album? I
No,
don't know.
Weezer, Pinkerton is black and kind of sepia.
Yeah, I know
Do
that
we
they
get
had
to hear
one
the
album
band
that
Blue?
had a blue cover on it. I don't remember.
The blue cover is the Blue album.
Okay, yeah.
You get to hear what Rob's clue was.
I'm sorry. What?
Ah,
Oh, Rob's clue is, God, this institution is generally not looked upon kindly. That's very vague.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I honestly, I feel like the clue you could have been was they were hired to protect Lincoln. That was a big deal. So
Yeah.
You could also say that they were commonly union busters, but you know.
that too. Yeah, I there's plenty of better clues. Yeah, he really.
Wow, I
he-
would not have
he
known
did.
what any of that meant.
All right. All right. So, do you want to now for a $5 buy a bonus question?
I still think we're in a pretty comfortable position without having to buy bonus questions.
All right.
I
Then
agree.
we're gonna switch back to Moonstruck, and we're gonna switch back to something below.
Score update with the final 2 questions from each movie left to go. North Atlantic has 12. Something Blue has 8.
All right.
Oh, wow. And we got. Thanks for the update.
We need a bonus question.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. This is a hard question. Moonstruck to something Blue. This is a hard question. What is Moonstruck's ranking on AFI's top 100 romantic comedies listed?
Oh my
What is
word!
Moonstruck's ranking on
I thought we were
AFI's
supposed
top
to be able to
romantic
answer these
I'm
from
the-
watching the movie.
That's nothing to do with
Dave,
the movie.
give him the multiple choice part of that, I think. Cause
I
that-
will. I will definitely give them that. Yes, this for it being hard. Yes, okay, because it's a meta question. All right, is it either 8th, 18th, 28th, 48, or 58? Again, I'll read those again. What is Moonstruck's ranking on AFI's top 100 romantic comedies list? Is it 8th, 18th, 28th? I'm sorry, 48th, or 58th? There's 5. You know what? Screw it. It's not 58th. How about that? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I was gonna say just select all the numbers, and that's all of our multiple choices.
Okay.
It was I'm not reading 5 numbers again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 8th, 18th, 28th, or 48th. Because if it was 58th, it's it really. Then I guess it wasn't that good. No, it's fine.
I noticed the 30s got skipped there. I don't know. Does that mean it's between 28 and 48? It's one of those two. There's a reason.
I would lean
I
towards
think
48 because this movie was crazy go nuts. I don't.
I'm gonna say 8th. So I don't know how we're gonna close this gap. 'Cause we're
Oh, maybe.
Actually, remember, you still have the Google. If you want to Google $15, pop that on, and you can start Googling it. And because I said that, my phone activated, so I got to make sure I don't specifically. You can search for it for $15.
I think.
I mean, as far as searches go, that should be an easy search
Okay.
if we want to.
Do you want to
All
go
right.
for
For
that, David? Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
All right, we're going
Okay.
with that? All right.
Yep,
You
we're
guys are
going with that.
googling.
All right. Alex put them down for a $15 Golden.
Jonathan searching one moment.
Let the record show that I guessed 8 though. So
And we all right. So if they fail, so let's give them. I'm gonna give them 20 seconds. Silently give you 20.
whoa.
A second. It did say top 10, so I would guess it was
8. Yep.
Yep, it's
Eight.
8th. Oh, David, you were right. Good
We
job.
trust you, David.
All right.
Trust
finally-
your
yes, that is correct. The answer is 8. Yes.
8.
Okay. All right.
Really?
so-
For
8?
just as an
8.
FYI,
I
the
cannot
top
believe
10,
that.
As an FYI, the rest of the top 10. Number 10, Sleepless in Seattle. Number 9, Harold and Maude. Number 8, Moonstruck. Number 7, Adam's Rib. Number 6, When Harry Met Sally. Number 5, The Philadelphia Story. Number 4, Roman Holiday. Number 3, It Happened One Night. Number 2, Annie Hall. Number 1, City Lights.
Thank you.
I know half of those movies, but I can't believe that's better
A
than.
lot of them are black and white. Like half the list.
Oh, this is crazy.
All
I
right,
would never have guessed 8.
All right. Well, here's the next thing: is since you got that one right, would you like for $5 to buy a bonus question?
We are behind. I think we have.
Yeah, we gotta make up some ground. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Mikey, Mouth, Data, and Chunk are characters in which movie?
Goodies.
I didn't even get to read the multiple choice.
Fun
Right.
to read.
You're
We're
welcome.
Yes,
Saved you
that's
breath.
correct. Goonies. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. So now we're going to go to the next Moonstruck question. We're going to go to North Atlantic.
Got 2 months. They're creeping up on us.
Okay. Here we
Yeah.
go. Question. Norman Jewison, the director of Moonstruck, also directed 2 very different musicals back to back in the early 1970s. What were these 2 movies?
This is tough.
70s musicals.
This definitely feels like a Google question.
Yeah.
If someone who has internet access wants to Google it, I'll pay the $15.
Yeah, I think let's go for the Googling.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rick,
all right.
do you want to do the Google? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
All right.
Norman Jewison?
Yes. Norman Jewison. Yes.
70s back-to-back music.
And these are things that he directed, right?
He also directed 2 very different musicals back to back in the early 1970s. And
Okay.
And they
It's-
also had movies based on them. Yes.
It's Fiddler on the Roof in 71 and Jesus Christ Superstar in 73.
Boom. That is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to go for a bonus question?
I think yes.
Our lead is diminishing.
Yeah,
And there's only
we
one.
need-
There's one question apiece left. Is that what this?
Is correct. All that is
Okay.
left are the 9th and 10th
Yeah, let's-
Titanic questions.
Let's bonus.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. All right then. All right, we're gonna go to the Leonard Maltin game again. Here we go. It's a 2014 film. He gave it 3 stars. On the eve of a crucial workday, the construction manager of a major high-rise project is on a long night's drive to rush to the bedside of a woman in a hospital. At the same time, all manner of complications arise via a car phone involving his work and home lives. The main actor makes this one-man show an actor's masterclass by keeping the viewer involved throughout via realism and restraint. While all it takes is place in a car, this isn't recommended for action fans. Others should enjoy its nuance and emotion.
The movie's Lock.
Yeah, isn't it a Tom Hardy movie?
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure it's Locke.
It's Tom
Yeah.
Hardy. Yeah, it's Lock.
That is correct. It is Locke.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It's on our list of movies to watch for hiatus.
It's
It's a good
There
movie.
you go.
It
It's
is
a
a
good
very
movie.
good. Yeah, it's a very like dark, quiet drama, but I highly recommend it. And I did give it to you as a little like, I wonder if they know this Hardy.
Like,
All he
I
does
could
is
see
drive.
it forming in my mind.
Yeah, it's like all he does is drive, but it's not Mad Max action in no way, shape, or form. But it's a very good drama. Yes. Okay. All right then. Now, yeah, we're going to let's see, do Titanic.
Blue. Question 9.
We're going to question 9. Thank you. We're going to go to something blue. Are you ready, Tab and John and Dave?
Fair.
Okay, here we go.
We
Who
opt
is-
for a Moonstruck question instead of a Titanic question.
All right, there's a Titanic question for you here.
I know.
Who is Fabrizio's love interest?
Oh.
Oh,
She has a name.
This question for us or for them?
This is for something blue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Okay,
we're gonna have to
I don't.
buy something.
Yeah, I don't even know. Can like a Google search even?
Yes, you have one more. You have one more Google search. Yes.
Do we want
All
to?
right.
Do we have? Is this our last question?
Would that be? I think we
This
burned
would
up-
be your last
Yeah.
question, yes. Unless
No chance for a bonus question or
unless
anything.
unless
bonus question if you get it
North
right. Yes.
Atlantic misses and then you can steal.
There's really no way they can.
You know what?
I know there's no way we could win, Julia. I know.
You're not whispering that quietly, apparently.
Ben, have you been able to hear me answer questions?
Yeah, well, no, not loud enough to like be able to hear what you're saying, but I hear you whispering the answer back there. I'm just like, I have no idea what she's saying, and I don't know.
All right, so you're gonna spin it via Google.
Yeah, guys, do you just want to Google, or do you want to do a hint?
If we're gonna Google, I definitely need the question asked again.
I will. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Who is Fabrizio's love interest?
Were you Googling?
Or do we want a hint? Since we're not winning anyways. David?
Hey, it's all about the donations. If you want to,
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna buy the answer outright.
Oh, big boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
On the table. Perfect. All right, you got it right. It was Helga.
All right. That's
All right.
what I was thinking.
Helga.
right.
I just wasn't
All
sure.
right.
It's a
Big
blonde
boy.
European
Okay.
woman. That sounds
For
right.
the record, if you Googled it, you probably would have gotten it. As long as you Googled the right parts of that question. You had to get
Okay, this is
the right
about
words you tripped it.
donations for the Cystic Fibrosis
Yes.
Foundation.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
This is also I didn't know how to spell Fabrizio correctly.
You know, Fabrizio, like the stuff you spray on fabric.
All right then. All right. Do you want to buy a bonus question?
We can get a bonus question?
Can we know our
You got the right answer.
Can we know our standing?
Score.
Okay, so it is currently 14-11 in favor of North Atlantic. You are not out of the game because if you get the bonus and then North Atlantic gets it wrong, then you will get to steal their question, and then if you get it correct and then buy another bonus question
Oh, that's
Oh,
after
right.
doing that,
Every
it will
time
be
you
tied
answer
at
this,
14.
right.
All right, sure. I'll buy a bonus question.
Okay.
Why
My
not?
bonus question.
Okay. Bonus question. We'll do a Leonard Maltin since you haven't had a Leonard Maltin question yet.
Came for that.
Excited.
All right. Years 2000, 2.5 stars. All too predictable comedy about a tomboyish FBI agent who goes undercover as a contestant in Miss United States beauty pageant to find a dangerous criminal. Likable cast does its best with a disappointing script. And it was followed by a sequel. This is rated PG-13.
I gotta say that's yeah. Go ahead, Tabitha.
Congeniality. Miss Congeniality.
Yes, that is correct.
Yay!
He didn't like Miss Congeniality?
Yeah, 2.5.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. It's adorable.
I think it's a fine film. I don't know why he was so hard on it.
I think 2.5 is Leonard Maltin's rating.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Does he do 4 or 5 stars?
5. He's a 4-star.
Oh, he's a 4-star guy. Okay.
So 2.5 is like, I guess it's actually pretty. Yeah, it's down the middle for him.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to give it 2. That does sound disrespectful because it's like it's a fine film. Like you walked in there and did you get a beauty pageant comedy? Yeah, or you did. Got what you paid for. Okay. All right, then we're gonna go back to North Atlantic for our Titanic question here. What is Rose doing when we first see her on screen?
She's getting out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wait,
no. She is
The
pottery wheel.
Yep. The
She's
first
sitting
time
at a
we see
pottery
the
wheel.
character
Rose. She's sitting at a pottery wheel.
out on her little sun porch thing, and the news is on, and her ears perk up, and she leans out the room. She's like, "Dear, turn that up," so she can hear the news story about her nudie pic going out on the news.
Yes. So the answer is she is working at a pottery wheel.
That is correct. I love your you're like getting out of the car. Oh no! I like you saw the twist. There's a little trap there, and you dodged it. You're dodged right in the lick of time.
She's one Patrick Swayze away from a ghost reenactment. If that's not a clue, I am very disappointed in Rob Lovely.
No, he just says we simply see old Rose first.
I am really going to have to talk to him next time I see him.
We will have words. All right.
What are we complaining about? We just won.
He doesn't write good clues. Okay, he doesn't write as good a clues as I would like him to write. I'm not angry. I'm only disappointed.
Final score of 15-12. Your winners, the North Atlantic Coalition.
Woo!
Congratulations.
I want to thank you all for playing. It was our first time. We're all kind of a little rough and little spots and stuff. And I bring in the bonus questions, but I really want to thank you all for playing and helping to donate.
Yeah, and thank you for hosting, Dave.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for all your work.
I'm glad to bring us all together for some donations and for some movie fun. So for the Movies by Minutes Foundation, thank you for listening. It will give a link to the cystic fibrosis website that we are using. So listeners, if you would like to donate to your favorite teams going forward, you may do so. And essentially every $5 that you donate, you can put in what teams you want this to go to. If you want to do $10 and with $5 to go to one and $5 to go to another, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do, any bit helps. So thank you and good night.